So welcome to stop number 4 on our hike. At this point, during a lead history hike, we would be a little bit further down the phase 2 trail, and we'd talk about how land use has changed, but you can still see signs or evidence of what used to be going on. And in the winter and spring, when the leaves are off the trees, it's a little bit easier to see that there is an old road bed that leads kind of off into the distance that follows the wetlands area and the stream, and it connects to an old dam and eventually an old mill site. So we're not going to go down there today, but this is a really good time to talk about how all of these wonderful trails got to be here in Bacon Ridge Natural Area. So back in 2015, a really enthusiastic group of volunteers concerted effort to start building mountain biking trails within Bacon Ridge Natural Area. And the group is called MORE. It stands for Mid-Atlantic Off-Road Enthusiasts. And so they're an all-volunteer organization, and they built several phases of trails. So we were walking on phase 1, which is about 2.5 miles. We're standing at the connection with phase 2, which is an additional 4.5 miles. And there's also phases 3 and 4, and if you add them all together, you get around 12 miles of mountain biking trails within Bacon Ridge Natural Area. And they are maintained by this volunteer group called MORE. So you can look up more information on them and get involved. The trails aren't just used by mountain bikers though. It's a recreation area for hiking and walking, bird walking, joggers come here, so they're all different kinds of trail use. And the Scenic Rivers Land Trust was really excited to be part of getting the trails built in the park as an opportunity for Anne Arundel County residents and residents beyond the county to come and have this opportunity to enjoy such a beautiful area. So while you're out here, what we ask is that you think about preserving the perpetuity of the forest, but also the maintenance of the trails and a little trail etiquette when you're using the trails. So no matter if you are a mountain biker or a hiker or birder, walker, you want to respect the county trail etiquette that's been put in place, respect your fellow users, and also respect the terrain itself. So stay on the trail, try not to create new trails, and especially when it's rainy and the trails are really muddy and wet, that's when a lot of damage can happen to the trails. So you really, it's so hard because it's beautiful during the rain and you really want to get out there on those trails, but try to remember that going on wet trails can really destroy the trail itself. So we're actually helping the trails and everybody else by staying off them when it's raining.